Sophia and welcome to Kids Kitchen Caravan. Today we are making pan con tomate, which is bread with tomatoes, and it's a delicious, healthy appetizer or snack.
It's a Spanish recipe, but we're using local ingredients from the farmer's market.
So I'm here at the farmer's market at Billings Forge now, and I'm talking with Dan Miser, who's the general manager of Firebox Restaurant. So what kind of stuff do you guys have at the market today?
Today is probably the best time of year to be here. It's that tail end of summer, beginning of fall. So you have everything from tomatoes to corn to eggplant to all your squashes are now coming in. You have your apples, you have peaches, all your stone fruit. I mean, it's really an exciting time.
Also at the farmer's market, Kenan and Ines went with Rita Decker-Perry, who is head of the community garden, and she took them around her fruits and vegetables.
Why should people get the food here instead of the supermarket?
Well, because for many reasons. One, locally grown is better for you. You know where it is, you know it's seasonal, you know it's fresh. You know, a lot of people pick stuff and you don't know what they're putting into it. You know, chili and grapes I'm sure are tasty, but you don't know what they're putting in it to grow it, and then they have to ship it so far. And think of all the pollution that it's got to go on a plane or a boat, and then somebody's got to pick it up with a truck. Here, it's just perfect. See, and then look at how pretty everything is. There is no more joy. I've been growing since I was your age. You put a seed in the ground, and then one day it's this big, and then the next day it's that big, and the next day you have an eggplant that you can eat. Even if you don't like eggplant, the joy of the fact that you grew that makes you so, so happy.
We all wanted to learn more about the tomatoes we were using in our recipe, so we went to meet with Stephen Rose of Chaplin Farms, which is in Chaplin, Connecticut. What do we look for when we want to choose a ripe tomato?
Darkest red as you can find.
You guys want to find a dark red tomato?
More red the better.
This looks pretty red.
Yeah.
Mmm. They're really sweet. It's really sweet. They're good. You can kind of taste their fruit. You know, tomato is a fruit.
Tomato, tomato, we're gonna break it down for you. We're not vegetables, no, we're both real fruit. Real fruit! Fruits have seeds on the inside. Look alive, surprise, see the seeds inside our hides. All my veggies, some growing underground. With broccoli parties, it knows how to get down. So, first the flowers on the plants appear, then the fruit grows. It happens every year. Fruits got seeds, veggies don't, is that clear? Now you're here.
These are called green zebra.
Oh, cool. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see their zebra stripes?
And yeah, these are brandy wine, which is a real old heirloom. They use it to make tomato paste. And this is one of those Arkansas travelers like you had up there. And these are, that's a Mr. Stripey, but it's not very big.
Mr. Stripey?
Yeah.
That's a fun name.
Or a hillbilly, that's another name for it.
Do you guys want to pick a tomato? So essentially this dish is bread with tomatoes, and the first step is to slice some really good whole wheat bread. And we bought this bread at the farmer's market. And so I'm gonna cut off a few nice thick slices. And you always want your parents to be around when you're making this, because they can slice the bread for you. There's other fun stuff that you can do, but this step is for the adults. Okay, so we're gonna put these in. I think we can toast the bread in the oven. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is grate the tomatoes. And this is really easy for you guys to do, and you don't need a knife or anything like that. And we're gonna use a box grater. This is what you use for cheese, but we're gonna grate the tomatoes into here. So you just wanna rub that against the grater, and it'll catch on the grate. And while Ines is doing that, I'm gonna show you guys a really cool trick. If you cut open a tomato, you can see it has these 4 chambers in it, and it resembles a heart. And tomatoes are really good for protecting our hearts, and they protect us against heart disease. And they also have lycopene, which is an antioxidant, and that counteracts the work of free radicals that harm our cells. Do you guys remember what these were called?
Weren't those zebra? The zebra.
Yeah. I think you're done with that one. Nice work. So I'm just gonna peel the garlic of the skin. the toasted bread is like scratchy and it catches the garlic flavor really well. If you feel sick, the best thing to eat is a raw piece of garlic. It makes you feel so much better. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold onto this towel because the bread's still pretty hot, and you're gonna hold half of the piece of garlic and you're gonna rub it really well over the bread like that, okay?
Okay.
Just make sure you hold on with this. You see how much garlic is getting on there? It's glistening. So all we're gonna do to the grated tomato is add a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
It looks delicious.
So I have these semi-sweet chocolate chips and I'm melting them in a bain-marie. It's basically a pot of simmering water and then a bowl resting on top. And that just melts it slowly so that the chocolate doesn't burn in the bottom of the pan. And then we're gonna brush this on the bread if you guys want to. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I like chocolate and savory things, and since the tomatoes are slightly acidic and they're a little bit sweet, I think it goes really well with it. And then I'm gonna spoon some of this mixture over. Do you see how it sort of holds itself together really well? Mm-hmm. The tomato has a natural gelatin in it. That's why it holds itself together on the bread really nicely. And the best time of year to make this dish is in the summer and late summer when the tomatoes are in season and you can get really, really great heirloom tomatoes at their peak. Okay, you guys, so now it's our turn to try these. Can pick it up. So this is a great recipe to try with kids because it's really easy to do. All you need is a grater and some salt and olive oil. So now it's your turn to cook with your kids and keep on cooking with Kitchen Caravan.